I'm not used to sitting like this. Gotta start doing yoga or something. I always consider myself a happy person, and I still do. My happiness would be pointless without those less than perfect moments. We all have them, and they are not only desired but necessary. The problem is, often enough they tend to outshine their opposites. I wanted to talk about the number one reason responsible for my unhappiness, personally. Because no one is happy 24/7, right? And the thing I realized is responsible for this lack of happiness is most of the time, 99% of the time, is fear. And not just fear in general, but just one very particular fear, which is fear of the unknown. What consequences can my actions bring along with them? If I try to follow a certain path in life that I choose wisely, what's going to happen if I do that? But then again, what's going to happen if I don't? And the fact is, a lot of people have this fear of the unknown. Fear of the lack of control. All these external things around us, we have very little to no control over. And that is completely fine. This video is not me saying to try to take control of things around us. But I did realize that that fear of the unknown is standing in the way of growth. And with a lot of people, this fear is so strong that they would rather choose to be unhappy in a familiar environment where they are in control of a lot of things than to go try and do something and not know the outcome. So basically the fear of not knowing is much stronger than the fear of not being happy, or the feeling of not being happy. So, hold on. I don't know why I chose to hold this mic like this. I just didn't want to put it on my shirt. So I'm just gonna hold it in my arm like this. So, a hypothetical situation. You have a steady job in a field that you're not very passionate about, but you don't really hate, and it pays pretty well, and it's, you've been doing it for 10 years and you know what you're doing. You're used to the company, you're used to your colleagues, but then you see an ad for another job that would suit your needs much better. It's in a field that you're really passionate about. You always wanted to be a chef, and then you see a job opening that says, we're looking for a chef with no experience, and there's a free training included and a lot of great stuff, and you always wanted to work in a restaurant. And now you're looking at this ad and you're thinking, wow, this is amazing. I always wanted to do that. I should definitely apply. You make a plan, and when you come back home and take a shower and have dinner, you're gonna apply for the job. And then as the day goes by and that moment starts to get closer and closer, you start feeling a little bit anxious about it. You're not as hyped as you used to be, and you kind of feeling the pressure of applying to that job and not knowing if you're good enough and how many people is going to apply to that job. If 200 people apply and someone does have experience, even though they're not asking for it, they'll probably choose the person with experience. And then when you reach the moment when you got home and took a shower and had dinner, and then at the last second you just go, well, is this really what I want? Because I have this job that is pretty safe and it's pretty secure, and I've been doing it for years, and I really know what I'm doing, and my boss likes me and I like my boss. Do I want to take the leap and apply for this other job that I know nothing about and work for people that I know nothing about? And then you decide, well, it's fine, the position is open for another 2 months. I can take a few days to think about it, and then you just kind of slowly drift further and further away from the idea until you completely forget about it 2 weeks later, even though the position is still open, maybe still open. So a lot of negative things tend to pop up in our heads. Now, of course, not everyone thinks this way, but it's a very common one. We choose the certainty of being just okay at our current job versus the uncertainty of this new job. We know our current situation, and we know how we feel right now, and we can live with it. And even though it's not the best situation in the world, it's fine. And you know it's fine. And you're 100% sure it's fine because you are in that situation right now. Whilst this other thing is something that we have no control over and we don't really know the outcome of. But that's the main problem, because the outcome of that thing that we don't know the outcome to could be amazing. That job could possibly make us 100 times happier than the one that we have right now. On the other hand, it could not work out, and then we would have to just proceed with what we have in that moment. So not knowing the outcome of what we are trying to do can potentially cost us a lot of great things and a lot of happiness that could come, but we will never know because we chose to stay safe, insecure, and just okay, because we don't know what's on the other side. Let me just, because the light is coming from a window on my right, so I don't know, I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that we should all work on trying to gather enough courage to take the leap in these situations, because if we don't, we're just gonna stay in the same place forever, and that place may be okay, but as it turns out, there might be much better places out there. Try and make yourself take that leap. When you see an opportunity, try and chase after it, and I'm gonna try and make myself do the same. And also leave a comment below if you were ever in a situation where you regret not taking the leap, and if you were ever in a situation where you took the leap and you regret that, because I want to know. When it's all said and done, as you like to say, I don't think any of us are going to care about the things that we did. I'm pretty sure most of us are going to care about the things that we didn't do. So, I don't know, just jump, I guess.